Welcome back, everybody. So, got to the point where these things popped up here.
Welcome, my fellow doomed friend.
Oh, actually, before I do that, there is one other thing that popped up, and it was when I was trying to get the Sanctum upgrades going. And, let's see, I believe it was... No, not those. Which one was it? Oh, here we go. This one right here. If we wish to get a travel network up and running, we'll need a master mirror maker in our employ. I've heard rumors that one such tradesman has landed himself in the Ember Ward. I am sure it won't take much cajoling to convince him to join our ranks. Head back into the Ember Ward and find this master mirror maker. So he's like right over here. So we'll go see him in just a bit. But first, Renathal and Draven have some things to talk to us about. Now that we have a stronghold from which to operate, we need to begin the next stage of my plan, to wrest control of Revendreth from the Master. We must convince the Court of Harvesters to convene. We must not have them come here, though. It would be suicide. Go to my old fortress, Darkwall Tower, and place these banners at the four most distant points of the tower. This will ensure the power of the Harvesters and the Master will not be able to interfere with a neutral meeting.
I look upon you and dare to feel.
Oh, also, before we continue, there is something else I should mention. So there was a quest right here that popped up. It was exclamation point. Because one of the objectives we, of course, are doing are going after these medallions that Denathrius gave out to each of the different harvesters and members of the court that would loyally serve him. And one of the quests right here was to go get this medallion right here from the Chamberlain. You know, the Lord Chamberlain from the Halls of Atonement. So it was basically go into the dungeon, kill the Chamberlain, and you'll be able to loot the medallion from him, which puts it right here. By the way, there's a little sin stone here for each of the different sins around this little monument here. It's pretty cool. Pride. Of all the sins a soul can be burdened with, pride is the most delicious. It presents the greatest challenge when trying to exsanguinate this burden from the souls that are sent to us. It takes time, ceremony, dedication. To this end, may the Medallion of Pride be forevermore upon the neck of only our most skilful and patient Venthyr. May it grant them authority over the ceremony ward, so that they can use its vast power as an instrument to strip these souls of their burdens and fulfill our noble purpose. The fact that this was given to the Chamberlain is hilarious. The most skillful and patient of Venthyr. Yeah, sure, the Chamberlain fit that pretty well, didn't he? Avarice. This medallion bestows the wielder authority over the Catacombs Ward. There let those afflicted with this burden be sealed away until long after the time they believed they would be remembered. Let them fade away to be forgotten. The memory of their great deeds be measured against the unending weight of eternity. Desire. Venthyr are mostly loyal servants, but they function best when properly motivated. Why choose this eternity if it does not come with appropriate rewards? And so I name the Medallion of Desire to grant authority to a Venthyr to manage my court and their needs. You know, I'm reading this in Renathal's voice, but really I should try and read this in Denathrius' voice, since he's basically giving these medallions. It's just really hard to do because it's such a great voice. As well as collect a savory number of special souls that my most elite and trusted of children might enjoy. May this medallion allow this harvester to grow the castle ward and the aspirations of its Venthyr ever higher. Did I read this? I'll go ahead and reread it just in case I didn't. Here now we name the burdens of a soul that Revendreth shall forever be responsible for the exsanguination and education of. Let these names contextualize and manifest the burdens they identify. So then may we control these burdens. So then may we harvest these burdens. So then may we drain these burdens. To seize these burdens, the master has forged the medallion. Oh, okay. Says now the master. Maybe it is Renethal doing this. Burdens, the master has forged the medallions of the harvesters. Let them be the conduits of his will, providing power and machinations of death to those servants deemed most fitting. May they be instruments of his ever-vigilant force. May they be the fangs by which he feeds upon the sin of the dead. Wrath. There is an energy to those souls fraught with wrath, rage, anger, and hate. This power goes beyond just the intensity of the anima that we cultivate, but gives a will to that power. And so shall be the Medallion of Wrath. Let this artifact grant authority over my military ward, where stone is made flesh and trained for battle, where weapons might be forged to contain the ingenuity and anger of the souls that shall power them. Let us harness this sin so that it might allow us to carry out our noble purpose elsewhere. Dominion. It is a truth that for every one of those raised to Venthyr, every soul that has expunged their past deeds and faced their burdens, there is a chance of remission. To watch the watchers, to grant dominion over the dominating, there is the Medallion of Dominion. May this medallion grant authority over those over Venthyr who have succumbed to the very corruption they serve to exsanguinate. This medallion was recovered by the Mawwalker and the accuser while I was trapped within the maw. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, there's a little note here. I clicked on the note here. Hold on. Dread. This medallion bestows upon the wielder authority over the hunting grounds of the forest ward. May those... there are little notes on each one. I forgot to read those. May those afflicted with others with burden be subjugated by their own taste true fear. This medallion was recovered by the Mawwalker and the accuser while I was still trapped within the maw. How they overcame the might of the Fearstalker is a story worth hearing. Just do not have the accuser tell it. There's little notes on each one. In my ignorance, I attempted to use this medallion, my medallion, in the first failed rebellion. The medallions are powerful, and in the hands of a harvester they can be used to warp the very fabric of Revendreth to one's will, if they have enough anima. But they are also carriers of the Master's will. What they do, he knows. And so I lost my attempt to stop Denathrius the first time. My well-thought-out schemes lay bare for his examination and elimination at every step. The Medallion of Dominion was taken from me the day that I was flung into the maw. It was last seen being returned to the Master by the cursed hands of the Lord Chamberlain. The medallion had been used to crush the accuser and take the Medallion of Pride for the would-be harvester. Denathrius mentioned that it was promised to another. We must learn who this other is. Envy. Greed, the festering need for what others possess. Such souls burdened with this must be forced to confront their needs and overcome it. May they exist in squalor and desperation until their need is shattered. So shall there be the village ward. May the Medallion of Envy grant its harvester authority over this dark ward. Forever in the shadow of Castle Nathria, forever within view of something greater that can never be achieved. So it looks like not all of them have notes on them. It would be kind of, funny if as we progress through this campaign, a little note is added by Renethal, just a comment on each of these. So there's only 2 of them that appear to have notes on them. So just wanted to share that little extra bit of lore there. Now what does Draven have to say?
Rayton Mawwalker, a word.
Renethal carries himself well, but he hides great pain. His wounds from Denathrius have not healed. He is vulnerable. He intends to send you to secure his old fortress of Darkwall Tower with banners and rely on his own strength to deter enemies. This is a poor tactical choice. Take the small reserve of anima with you, and revive Chelra, the Blade Wall. She was last seen at Darkwall. Revive her, and she can aid you in taking the tower.
Revendreth must endure. I need not.
Oh, come now, Draven. You are just as important. Alright, so... before we deal with this stuff that's going on Darkwall, I do have to go ahead and at some point go down there to take, try and access that rare and everything. It does drop a mountain. That's one of those rares you can access if you're part of this covenant. Let's go find this Master Mirror Maker.
Excuse me? Hello! Over here, in the shadows. I could use your assistance. Hello there.
Please do excuse my appearance. I assure you that this is not my normal attire. Laurent, Mirror Maker to the Master. Pleasure to meet you. Excuse my disheveled appearance. It appears that I have found myself in a most unfortunate situation. I was attempting to travel on royal business when my mirror sent me to this wasteland instead. Not a moment after I arrived, a band of exiles ripped the clothes right from my back, making it impossible for me to traverse this unforgiving terrain. Assist me, and I will endeavor to create a mirror which will allow us to escape this wretched place.
Please, do hurry. I cannot enter the light without my cloak.
Hey, that sounds like the guy from Venthyr. Kind of fitting, isn't it? Venthyr. You know. Excuse me, I believe the three of you took the clothes that belonged to someone else. Would you mind returning them?
Friend.
By the way, they had a hotfix today where they actually buffed Havoc Demon.
Have a target. Be the end.
I think they basically increased the damage of all abilities for Havoc Demon Hunter by like 5%. Yeah, I know I could mount up, but why would I want to when I could be able to do this? So much fun.
Fancy a chinwag?
This is it? Are you sure that there wasn't more? Forgive me. I don't mean to appear ungrateful, but my mirror fragments are missing. I shouldn't be surprised, really. They're quite powerful, and I'm sure the miscreants out here would be happy to get their hands on them. Nonetheless, I will not let this deter me. The Master sends his stone servants to smash any mirrors erected in this ward, so we should have no trouble finding fragments nearby.
Off you go. Just a moment. I will need my cloak before we head into the light. Much better. Though it does have a putrid stench. Now, come along. I will show you how to locate mirror fragments. The only thing this wretched light is good for is making the fragments easier to find. Ah, here is one. Buried in the ash.
I need to get closer.
To the untrained eye, all mirror shards look identical. But I can tell by the glint alone where that shard came from. Mirrors are a magical network of sorts. Travel between them is possible, so long as each is made from the same type of glass. Up ahead, I see another. Fragments should never be discarded. They can be used to repair nearly any broken mirror. You cannot always be certain where the mirror will take you, but anywhere would be better than here.
It's too far away.
Over there. You see it, do you not?
I'm a little distracted by these Ravagers, Laurent. So forgive me if I'm not just, staring at the ground looking for fragments. I'm kind of trying to, keep them off of you.
Well done. You certainly have an eye for this. We will be out of here in no time at... Simone, what is she doing out here?
He just runs off. I'm like, excuse me, pal. I'm here to save you. The least you could do is help me fight these things off. Wow, that is, that's a pretty rough form of torture for them, when you think about it. Focusing light directly onto them. Wow.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Simone shouldn't be here. This must be some sort of mistake. What sort of horrific trap is this? The light is being reflected directly on her. Simone's a dear friend of mine. Free her from that thing, please.
Always a pleasure. Who would do this to her?
Your pathetic master, Laurent. He did this.
Darkest greetings.
Denathrius may not have set the mirrors, but it's his fault that I am here. Those that rouse his suspicion are sent here to suffer, even once loyal servants like myself. The reasons that we were banished here differ, but our goal once we arrive is always the same: to avoid becoming ash. The shrouded control the areas shaded from light. Those that trespass within their stronghold are made to suffer. Our flesh blisters and burns, yet we do not die. Instead, our minds descend into madness from the pain. I do not claim to know what the crimes of those trapped within the light, but I know this is not the Maw. It is not our role to punish. Free the others as you have freed me.
Go safely.
Hello there.
Is this really what becomes of the exiled? Are they left here to burn to ash? How could the Master allow such a thing? It is cruel, heartless even. No Venthyr would want to continue on like this. You must end their suffering.
Off you go.
Okay, so...
Your eyes will crumble to dust. I need to target something.
Oh gosh, I'm actually getting hurt. Well, then again, I am playing the Havoc spec instead of the Vengeance spec, so I probably shouldn't be surprised. In fact, I may just switch over to Vengeance. Just to make it a little bit more survivable. You know?
And what secret shall be your soul's undoing?
target.
Do you mind? There's one more.
It's too far away.
Okay, there we go.
I would wager you are hiding many dark secrets.
You freed them, yes? Let us hope that they found some small sliver of respite where the light cannot reach.
You must
To
see
what
my
do I owe
tailor.
pleasure?
I thought I knew our sire, but anyone who would do this to his subjects is not worth following.
Until next time.
Now more than ever I wish to escape this place, but I cannot go back to serve the Master. Not after seeing what goes on here. Simone and I are in agreement. With your assistance, I will craft a mirror that connects to a sanctuary controlled by the Prince. We will leave this place and pledge our support to Renathal. But first, I'll need fragments of glass. The Shrouded seem to have plenty, and the fewer they have to make traps, the better.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, something new.
Lawrence's plan is a bit ambitious. Mirrors are most reliable when used to traverse short distances. Traveling to the sanctuary will require a great deal of power, more than he or I have. The Shrouded have stores of anima in their compound. With enough of it, the mirror should be stable enough to get us where we need to go.
Be seeing you.
Alright. Hold on. Aha!
Nowhere to hide! I don't have a target.
Will you stop interfering? Hey, we have a rare. that's a Venthyr Paladin. You can tell by that Covenant ability, which I think is pretty awesome. And this can drop a leather piece that I could perhaps use, but I don't even know what the item level would be for that leather piece. But hey, it's a rare, so let's go ahead and take it down, right? Spirit Bomb!
I need to target something first.
Alright, I'll take it. It's anima, so sure, I'll take it.
We control these lands.
You will meet your true death.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh. Yeah, try getting past that now. It's no wonder I've been hearing that Vengeance Demon Hunter is really strong right now. It's no wonder. Alright, little things here containing anima. Some will probably have more than others. Trix is going to be trying to locate them on the ground. Like, okay, where exactly are they? I see Numer shrouded, but... Oh, I see anima. That's right, over here.
You will meet your true.
That's right, gather round, gather round. I'm trying to do that dwarf from Hearthstone where you come in and he's like, gather round, gather round.
My house will prevail. We don't have a target.
Supposed to be a rare around here as well. Right up there. You kill the 4 ritualists and it releases the rare. But it seems to only drop a dagger, which this character can't even get, so not much of a reason to go after that particular rare on this character. Man, think about how many statues of Denathrius there are throughout this area. But then again, when you have someone who says, I am Revendreth, is it really so surprising at that point?
I need to get closer.
Yeah, well, after I do this side quest to help these two, we'll probably cut it off before we head on over to help out Renathal with the Darkwall Tower. I guess I didn't realize that this was going to start an entire side quest line. Because that's basically what this is. This is one of the side quests, the major side quests, as part of the Lore Master achievement for Shadowlands. Which is not just the main campaign stories, it's also each of the main side quest lines. So they've added that for the Lore Master achievement as well. Which I'm fine with. Like, more stuff that involves story for you to do to get Lore Master? Yeah, sure, why not? not just for me, but also for other players that perhaps are not quite as knowledgeable on the story and lore as other players like myself. And maybe this actually will help them get a little bit more into it by actually seeing more of it. On the other hand, some of them will probably just complain and go, "Oh, I have to do even more stuff for this achievement. Come on. Quit making me do more things." I wonder if there's more stuff of anima.
Trespasser!
Ah, here's one right here.
Forced to endure the light!
See, here's the thing, pal. The light doesn't necessarily hurt demon hunters. But hey, sure, whatever. Whatever you think. I mean, sure, it may disorient me and I may go blind. I'm like, ah, my eyes! But seriously. It doesn't really bother demon hunters that badly. Not really, pal. Yeah, there's a big barrier. Try getting through that. So yeah, these fights may take a little longer, but you know, unlike earlier with Havoc, there's pretty much no way he's gonna be able to kill me. Because Vengeance is just really, really strong. This is why I was questing in BFA as Vengeance, because I never die.
I need to target something first. Too long for it to end. Like this.
Yeah, well, you made your choice when you decided to take on one of us. Where could I find more anima?
You will meet your true death.
There's got to be more anima canisters around here. Here's one. Yeah, you guys just keep fighting.
It's too late to
I'll just go around and
flee
keep
now.
collecting. Aha, hello,
You
crypt.
will regret stepping onto these lands. I'm out of range.
No, I won't.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
There we go. More than enough anima.
Approach freely.
Yes, this will do.
May you rise
Fancy a chin
ever
wag?
higher.
Yes, these should work. I'm almost certain.
Be seeing you then.
Denathrius does not allow mirrors to be erected within the Ember Ward. His stone servants shatter anything that so much as glints. I need you to remain vigilant as I make this mirror. I have no doubt that the Master's minions will try to stop us. Are you ready? A skill in mirror repair watching Laurent. Perhaps now further reflection can now open new doors. Ooh, we'll be able to get a new trinket, a 146 trinket. Okay.
Off you go. Come with me.
Which I know that 146 is not a big deal right now, but until I'm able to actually get something better, it does replace what I had. Laurent, why are you running right into trash? Why are you basically trying to bring trash to me? He just straight up ignores trash. I'm like, dude, will you stop it?
I have revenge!
Prevail!
To what do I owe the pleasure?
The pieces are all here, ready to be assembled. No doubt the Stone Legion will descend upon us once they become aware of my work. Are you prepared to defend me from their attacks? I am ready.
Until next time.
Oh, hey, look, another demon hunter.
The pieces are falling into place. I just need a little more time.
Welcome.
I don't have a target.
The mirror is complete.
Laurent,
Hello
we must
there.
leave while we can. It is only a matter of time before the Stone Legion descends upon us once again.
Simone is right. We don't have time for idle chatter. Not here, at least. The mirror we've repaired will take you to safety. Restore health over 6 seconds, split between all allies. Channel on an enemy target, dealing damage over 6 seconds. Okay. Gain a shield, preventing 20% of the damage done to you in the next 12 seconds, up to your total. Shield explodes, splitting the damage between all enemies within 8 yards. And also, this one grants agility, this one grants versatility. I'll go ahead and grab this one.
If you still have business to attend to, until we meet again.
It got upgraded to a 158.
Farewell, extra wings from Mythic Rathian. You will be missed. I will miss having my extra wings just kind of show up and flap about for a bit.
Oh, it brought us here. I'll go take care of that on my own.
My master
For now, let's head back into Sinfall.
I am gonna miss that.
Oh, hold on. Aha. Here they are.
Fancy a chinwag?
Work has been completed on a mirror that will allow travel between Sinfall and Prideful Hamlet. However, it has yet to be attuned. The attunement process is quite simple. Just head to the mirror's location in the world and pass through it once, returning to Sinfall. When you have done so, travel between the two mirrors should be seamless.
Always a pleasure.
Work has been... okay, so...
Off you
You're
go.
basically now just kind of finding the mirrors in the world and then coming back. Just to unlock them.
It has been so long.
These surroundings are much more suitable.
Mortal. Are you in a rush?
Huh. The Eternal Terrace and Prideful Hamlet. And they are marked on my map. Aha! I could just go here and just walk right on through. Alright, so I'll probably just go ahead and take care of that, and then when we return, we'll be heading to Darkwall Tower to help out Renathal with this meeting with the rest of the court. Stay tuned.